Are you ready to unlock the power of JSON in Python? JSON, or JavaScript Object Notation, is one of the most popular ways to store and exchange data, and Python makes it super easy. Let's start with a simple example. We have a dictionary with a name and an age. Using the JSON module, we call json.dumps data. Our Python dictionary is instantly converted into a JSON string. When we print the original dictionary, it shows the classic Python format. But when we print the JSON string, it's now in a universal format that can be shared across applications, APIs, and the web. This is the magic of JSON in Python. Simple, powerful, and everywhere. And this is just the beginning. Get ready to explore more. And now, let's flip the process. Instead of converting a dictionary into JSON, this time we start with a JSON string. Using json.loads, JSON star, Python takes that JSON data and transforms it back into a dictionary. When we print the JSON string, it looks like raw text in JSON format. But after loading it, the result is a real Python dictionary, ready to be used in your code. This back and forth conversion is what makes JSON so powerful. You can send data in JSON format and instantly work with it in Python. All right, let's take it up a notch. This time our dictionary is a little richer. It not only has a name and age, but also a list of skills. When we use json.dumps data, everything gets converted into a JSON string. It works perfectly, but it's kind of squished into one line. Not so easy to read. That's where indent4 comes in. By adding this parameter to json.dumps, Python pretty prints the JSON for us. Now the data is nicely structured with each key and value on its own line, making it super clear and readable. So remember, json.dumps is powerful, and with indent it becomes not just functional, but also beautiful. Now let's take JSON beyond the console and save it into a real file. We start with a simple dictionary, just like before. But instead of dumps, we use dump. Notice the missing S. With json.dump data file, Python writes our dictionary directly into a file called data.json. That means we're not just printing data anymore, we're storing it permanently, ready to be shared or loaded later. This is how Python makes working with JSON super practical. In just a couple of lines, your data goes from memory to disk. And now it's time to bring our JSON data back to life. We already saved our dictionary into data.json. Now, with json.load file, Python reads the file and instantly converts the JSON inside back into a dictionary. When we print the result, you can see it's no longer just text, it's real Python data, ready to use in our program. So with dump, we save, and with load, we read. That's the perfect cycle for working with JSON files in Python. All right, now let's explore something even more powerful, working with nested JSON data. When we load a JSON file that contains lists and dictionaries inside each other, we can navigate through the structure just like in Python. For example, you can access a list of users, pick the first one, and get their name. Or jump to another user and grab their age. You can even dive deeper, like checking a user's skills list or retrieving just one specific skill. And of course, you can combine keys and indexes in many ways, giving you complete control over how you reach your data. It's all about chaining the keys and indexes. Python makes it feel natural and simple, almost like walking through folders to find exactly what you need. So whether your JSON has users, products, or entire configurations, you can reach any detail you want by drilling down step by step. This is how you unlock the real power of JSON in Python. Now let's go one step deeper and grab data from a nested list inside our JSON. In this file, each user not only has a name and age, but also a list of skills. With Python, you can directly access these nested items by combining keys and indexes. That means you're not limited to just the top-level data. You can dive into each user, open up their skills list, and then choose the exact skill you're interested in. You could fetch the first skill, the last one, or even loop through all of them if you like. This gives you complete flexibility to reach precisely the data you need, no matter how deep it's hidden. This approach works at any depth, whether it's lists inside dictionaries or dictionaries inside lists. Now let's see how to loop through JSON data like a pro. When you have a list of users, you can easily go through each one with a for loop. Inside the loop, you're not limited to just one piece of information. You can access their name, age, the entire list of skills, or even pick specific skills from that list. You can combine these pieces in any way you want, maybe print a user's name alongside their top skill, calculate the average age, or filter users who have a certain skill. The possibilities are endless. This makes it super flexible, giving you full control to process, analyze, or display exactly the data you need from every user in your JSON file. Now let's level up and see how to update JSON data in Python. We start by loading our JSON file into a Python dictionary, just like before. But here's the cool part. You can directly change any value inside the data. For example, we can update a user's age, modify their skills, or even rename them, all in memory. Once the changes are made, we save the updated dictionary back into the JSON file using json.dump. By adding indent equals 4, Python not only writes the data to the file, but also formats it beautifully, making it easy to read and understand at a glance. This is especially handy when your JSON file grows bigger. You can quickly see the structure, spot any errors, and even share it with others without losing clarity. With just a few lines of code, Python gives you full control over your JSON data. Read it, update it, and save it cleanly and clearly. Let's take JSON manipulation one step further. Not only can you update existing values, but you can also add completely new data to your JSON. For instance, we can give a user a new attribute like country and assign it a value. Python makes this incredibly easy. Just assign the new key and value directly in your dictionary. Once the new data is added, we save it back to the JSON file using json.dump. By adding indent equals 4, Python not only writes the updated data to the file, but also keeps everything neatly formatted, so you can easily see the structure at a glance. This makes your JSON file clean, organized, and highly readable, perfect for debugging, sharing with others, or just keeping track of your data as it grows. This shows the true flexibility of JSON in Python. You can read, update, and expand your data structures effortlessly, keeping everything clear and easy to maintain. Now let's see how to add entirely new users or entries to our JSON file. With Python, it's as simple as creating a new dictionary for your user and appending it to the existing list inside your JSON structure. For example, we can create a new user with a name, age, and a list of skills, and just append it to the users list. No complicated steps, no rewriting the whole file. Python handles it effortlessly. After adding the new user, we save the updated data back to the JSON file using json.dump. With indentic 4, everything stays neatly formatted, making the file easy to read and understand. This shows how flexible and powerful working with JSON in Python can be. You can expand your data dynamically, keeping your structure organized and readable while adding as many entries as you need. Now let's explore how to remove data from a JSON structure. With Python, deleting an item is just as easy as adding one. For example, we can remove a user's skills key directly from the dictionary, which instantly updates the structure in memory. You can also delete other attributes or even entire entries from a list. Python gives you full control over exactly what to remove without affecting the rest of your data. Once the deletion is done, we save the updated JSON back to the file using json.dump. And by adding indent equal 4, the file stays beautifully formatted, easy to read, and fully organized, so you can quickly see what changed and ensure everything is correct. This keeps your JSON file clean and manageable, even as it grows bigger and more complex. This demonstrates the full flexibility of Python's JSON module. You can read, update, add, or delete data effortlessly. Working with JSON is simple, intuitive, and incredibly powerful. With just a few lines of code, you can manipulate your data in any way you need, making Python the perfect tool for handling JSON like a pro.